I had saved for years to buy my dream property on the coast. The house wasn't flashy, but the view of the ocean was everything I'd ever wanted. What made my place special was the sturdy seawall my grandfather had built decades ago. That wall wasn't just decorative. It had withstood storms, tides, and hurricanes, protecting the land from erosion. Without it, the waves would have eaten away the shoreline in no time. Enter the local HOA. I wasn't even part of their association. That didn't stop them from complaining. The president, a woman everyone called Karen, claimed my seawall was an eyesore and blocked the natural beauty of the ocean, I explained patiently. That it wasn't there for looks, it was there to prevent our land from washing away. But reason wasn't something this HOA was known for. One day while I was at work, I came home to the sound of heavy machinery. My jaw dropped. The HOA had actually hired a crew to demolish the seawall, grinning like they'd done the neighborhood a favor. I was furious. I called the police, but the HOA insisted it was community property and they had the right to remove it. Spoiler, they didn't. I immediately contacted my lawyer and began preparing a lawsuit. But Mother Nature didn't wait for the court date. Only a few weeks later, a powerful storm rolled in off the coast. With my seawall gone, the waves surged past the shoreline. My yard flooded, but thanks to my elevated foundation, my house survived. The HOA members weren't so lucky. Their fancy million-dollar homes sat right along the same line of coast my seawall once protected. By the time the storm had passed, 3 of their prized houses had collapsed into the ocean, and several others were left leaning on the edge. Condemned and uninhabitable, the same people who called my seawall ugly now begged me to let them help rebuild it. But it was too late. The damage was done. Insurance companies refused to pay out because the HOA had willfully removed a protective structure. The members lost millions. Meanwhile, my lawsuit against them gained even more weight. Since I now had proof their reckless actions caused devastation, in the end, the HOA president moved out in disgrace, their perfect neighborhood left in ruins, and me. I rebuilt my seawall this time with a sign bolted on the front. Protected property. Keep HOA hands off. * for more interesting and heart-touching stories. Hit the subscribe button now.